could. It's a little steep coming up.
I could, but it'd be steep on the way out.
Yeah, you don't want to tumble over.
You would want to film this. I'm waiting for y'all to leave or push through because I'm going to ride it.
We're going to get out of your way. You look soft there right now.
Let the hole work.
I see
and there's
that.
a stump right at the bottom of this.
I'm going to walk it. But I'm filming you ride it.
Oh! I had a miserable failure. Probably because I had all this extra weight on my back.
Okay, there's one right here. There's nothing on it there. You're about to go right into it.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Don't speak. Don't tell James don't talk.
Uh-huh.
Same thing.
I heard it.
Hey, both of us heard something at about 1 o'clock. Both of us heard something at 1 o'clock. Mark didn't know my direction and he pointed it out.
I don't know what it was, but I heard it. It was very off of something.
Sounded like two men talking.
I heard a affiliate whisper back there on the other side.
Yeah, it was more like mumbling stuff. Yeah.
Very. It was low.
Well, that's what I was saying. When we crossed that, it was right about. It was right on the bridge when I heard it.
God damn it! It's right there. Right here. If you. It's not moving at all now. Big old tree branch moving. Right. Not the big one right in front of us, the one right to the left, and then just that column that you see going back there.
Turn my head to it.
You're right there.
Okay.
See, it looks like a little, you know.
Pull my camera out. How
I
far?
could walk back there.
How many meters?
Not too far. I don't know. 50 feet maybe. I could walk. Here, let me try to not see where I'm going and then just go that direction. Right up through.
Look what else
Here.
we got here.
Yeah.
You got a bow here.
Right through here, Chris. Right up there. Look. Right through here. Past that palm that's hanging down. Something was moving up. Something was moving a branch up there. Had to have been. It's not moving at all now. Right up in there. If I were to just keep walking.
We happen to be in Saw Palmetto.
Yeah, and we're a little higher, see. If I were to move, just keep walking, because you can see where the trees are on either side.
Yeah.
Right? Past the dead one. Now we're down low. But up on the road.
Okay, there's a branch that's going down like that
There's a
too.
little dead one that's coming down.
Yes.
I see them, one that's a little higher. But see where the bright palmettos are right there? Past that?
Right where Larry is, but deeper.
But deeper. Now, Larry, go move a little bit more to your left. Now go straight. No, too far. You went too far. You should have walked past the dead one there. Right up in there, where those bright ones are.
Larry, stop right there.
Chris?
I saw what looked like a little bit of a cubby.
Well,
Like a little cubby hole.
Oh,
It wasn't fresh.
while you guys were over there, I heard a huff over there.
I don't doubt it.
But it could have been a gator because, you know, that's toward the lake. But I'm just saying it.
it's mating season.
That's not a smell.
Huh?
You just heard it now?
No, it sounds further away.
No, this sounded very far away and it was that direction. Janice didn't hear it, but
And then it drifted more. Oh, so that's the swamp you're talking about? Back in there?
The other side is the cypress swamp.
Isn't it funny how I didn't have any idea where you were camping and we heard something back out of it.
Yeah.
But yet I had no idea where you were camping at. Which means possibly that they
It's a hot spot.
they stay right in this area.
There's usually plenty of water.
Yeah.
Plenty of snow.
here's my new hat.
We were pulling wagons. We had so we're going to camp out here that weekend
Mm-hmm.
with all of our gear and wagons.
Wow.
We got to about right here. We were lost. We didn't know where the hell that the campsite was. So that's when we backtracked.
Huh.
So we were right down the road from it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, how long ago was that, Larry? Okay.
What time to me is usually nobody knew what it's like.
Yeah.
You see the size of that oak tree? Look at the size of that oak tree.
Funny looking shape.
Whoa, what was that? Did y'all hear that just now?
No,
It went, whoa!
I didn't hear it.
Did y'all hear that?
I did not hear it.
You see the size of that oak tree? Look at the size of that oak tree.
Funny looking shape.
Whoa, what was that? Did y'all hear that just now?
No,
It went, whoa!
I didn't hear it.
Did y'all hear that?
I did not hear it. All right, we've got some friends with us today, and they've taken us to a new area. So for us, it's not new to them, it's new to us, Chris and I. And so we're just scoping out a new place. It's interesting. Never been out here, Chris and I haven't. And coming in, we had a little bit of activity and not really expecting anything because it's really, really dry. Heard some vocals. I saw some branches come down that were not in line with the wind, and we ran towards that, or I know Larry did, and Chris did. I stayed back with Janice, and of course you don't see anything. But we've heard some vocals while we're out here. You were out chasing. I thought I heard something when I was standing with Janice, back with Janice. So, you know, the swamp never disappoints, even when it's in the heat of the day.
It is very hot.
And we're at a campsite that we're going to go in the future. We're going to come here when it cools down a little bit, or maybe we'll just sweat it out one day. But I want to come out here and camp, don't we?
Yeah, this is a pretty hot spot out here. I've actually heard tree knocks from this location, camping at a different location than this one.
So it's a pretty nice area to go out and do some investigations.
And I can't imagine this at night. This, I could see where you could get some stuff going on at night.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky out here at night.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that.
You ever been out here at this spot at night yet?
Not this spot. About a half mile, 3/4 of a mile from this spot.
You got close once. Tell us about that, Larry. Tell us about your. You almost made it.
We almost made it. This place is hard to find. We were packing all of our gear on foot, and we made it probably within a half a mile of this location, and we just gave up. We just could not find it. About 3-4 months later, I was able to locate it with Janice. She and I went out here looking, and we found it. Since then, I put up some signs, so now other people can find it.
Right.
Not going to tell you where we are, but you can find it.
You can find it. Yeah, I think I could. Honestly, I think I could find it now on my
Secret
own if I had to.
I like this spot though. It's pretty neat.
But what I want you to tell us about the time you tried to come out here and didn't find it, and then you had to spend the night in that other location.
Yeah, we spent the night
You and your friend.
at the edge of a cypress swamp. Heard some screams coming from the swamp. Didn't investigate it because between every tree was a banana spider. Those are my kryptonite.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind snakes, but
I'm not sure I
keep me
would
away
run
from the
after a
spiders.
scream either at night, so I can't fault you on that one, Larry.
We had a couple of packs of coyotes running towards our location, and between the scream and the coyotes and trying to find the campsite, we were kind of really wore out. Wasn't sleeping too well. About 3 o'clock in the morning, I hear a tree knock, just out of the blue. And it was coming from this area,
Right.
not too far. It could have
Yeah.
been in this
I'm
area.
not surprised.
So, and we wanted to camp out here tonight, but due to the drought, we were not able
No,
to.
we're not
But
able to.
as soon as it rains, we're going to be out here.
Yeah.
We had 3 tents.
So you did get some activity.
But you were armed and ready, right?
But you had.
Oh, we were armed and ready. Oh, yes. Yeah. I slept with the pistol right by my pillow.
Well,
And you're going to bring that when we.
all right, but hold on. Yeah, well, okay. So you slept with a pistol right next to you. What did you hear then? What happened?
Was that from the screams or the knock or just the coyote?
I know a knock didn't make you sleep with a pistol.
Well, between the coyotes and the screaming and the knock, I didn't need any other excuses.
Oh, okay. And like I said, you're going to bring them when we camp
But
here.
see,
aren't you?
here-
You're going to bring that pistol, right? When we camp here, right?
I have it right now. You want
Oh,
to see
okay.
it?
No,
We all
no.
have- we all
I'm just
pack
letting our
out here.
viewers. I'm letting our
pack.
viewers know we're not camping in this area without firearms.
We have our permits.
Okay. Yeah. We have our permit. Did you hear that, Internet? We have our
Yes, we
permit.
have our permits to have those.
We have our permit.
Don't leave
So-
home without it.
So nothing happened that night. That was it.
That was it. That was it.
I don't know, Chris. If when we camp out here and we hear that kind of scream, I'm not sure I'm going to run towards it. I'll try. I mean, if you and Larry and Janice take off, I'm not staying by myself.
I'm not going by myself.
So I'll go out with you. I'm not saying I'm a scaredy cat, and I've been called that on the internet, but until you're out here and you hear that scream, you can say anything you want about how brave you're going to be. It can be very productive for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, when Larry told me about what he said, I remembered when I was out here working, and the signal for the guys to let them know I was on my way back is one long blast on the whistle,
Okay.
because 3 whistles is you're in trouble.
Okay.
So I did that long blast on that whistle, and then the next thing I heard was something went bam.
You heard a slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounded so strange because I know what trees sound when they fall down. I know,
Right.
I'm out in the woods, so it was such a strange sound. I don't know. It
We
it
call it
turned my
a slam,
head.
and
Yeah.
Chris and I
Or a
have
thud.
recorded that,
She could have heard a thud or
slam,
something like that. Yeah.
It sounds unnatural for what you know is out
It
here.
was unnatural.
Yeah, it's like
Very unnatural.
what could make that noise? There's not bags of flour hitting the ground out here or
No.
concrete hitting the ground out here.
A slam makes you want to just like, your heart rate instantly goes up. Your heart rate instantly goes up because you know it's not natural. Something came
Yeah.
down with force and velocity, and it impacts the ground or something, and instantly your heart rate just starts, it just goes up because your flight, you know, your stand your ground or go run for it kicks in immediately. And but we've came across these sounds before,
And we've chased them.
and
before,
we've went
so-
out there
and
just
you
to
don't
see nothing, just to see
Yeah.
nothing. It's just, it's very interesting. That's all I can say. And you know, and you would think that you would hear or at least see, you know, you would say, well, that's just a tree branch. Okay, where's the tree branch? You know, then some people would say, well, it's just because you just didn't find it. You just didn't find the tree branch.
When a tree branch falls,
You can hear the crack.
You
You
have
hear
a
the-
thump, and then you
yeah,
have
crack and the
crunch from the
yeah.
leaves and the bushes that it falls on, not just a thump.
Yes,
So-
I agree. You can hear a crack or a pop, and then there's other sounds before the impact.
So if something is jumping out of a tree and knowing that
Yeah.
they have a big loud thump, that means they don't care if you hear them.
It's like a, but that's just my
Real
foot.
loud.
It's like my foot. But I tell people,
Way louder.
it's like someone dropping 100-pound sack of concrete, thump, and you can feel it. You can feel it in your body. You can feel it, and that is also a pucker up moment, as in like, oh my, what was
Well, you're
that?
never prepared for it. And usually you're not expecting it.
No.
So
And I quickly walked to those guys.
I just wanted to let our viewers know that Janice and Larry help maintain the trails out here. And so that's why they're very versed,
Yeah, they're very knowledgeable of the area.
knowledgeable about this area, the woods, the sounds. You know, they know the sounds of the forest, the natural sounds. So for me, if Janice says she heard a thud or something that was not
Yeah,
of a natural, then I tend to believe her.
yeah, you can take it to the bank.
Plus I've heard them myself, but so they are very familiar with this area and maintaining these trails.
And that's before I even talked to you guys. You
Yeah.
know, it was something that it just really hit me wrong.
So you didn't even
Yeah,
know that
your
it was,
body had a reaction like
Yeah.
this isn't normal.
Right.
Yeah,
and I
she
said,
didn't
I'm
even
glad
know
Wayne's
that
down
this,
there, and I know there's two more right there.
And you come out and maintain trails by yourself a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it's not like you go to get spooked because you've done it so many times. But when something happens, it's like something in your mind says, this isn't right, something's not right now, I need to probably just step on out of here a little bit. And
Something out of the ordinary.
something's not right, yeah.
And that was before she even knew about the Bigfoot. That is somewhat common when for Chris and I, we've heard it before. So it's kind of common in the Bigfoot community to hear
Yeah, because
those
then when I talked to
thuds.
Chris, you know, when he described that, I said, oh, I heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah.
If you look at the really early videos, I had a John Deere hat all the time. My son gave me, lost that thing, never got another hat. But look,
Yeah,
I'm wearing a hat today.
compliments of
so
John Deere
this
folks.
Hat,
Yeah,
that's going to be with me every time I'm out here.
we'll get it lost in the swamp. Or we'll leave it there. Did
see that
we
hat?
leave that hat in Georgia or something?
I
That
don't know
one?
what happened. I was very angry because it was somewhat sentimental. My son had given.
Wait
it
a
to
minute,
me,
I
and-
thought I saw that hat in Mayaka. Or Mayaka, whatever you want to call it. I call it Mayaka, but
and we're
Well, I
talking
got my
about
hat
that.
from my daughter. University of Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama.
Roll Tide.
yeah, and they say, I got my hat. It's still here.
Oh,
Here's
Jan-
my
oh,
hat.
Janice has a hat.
Definitely. 'cause
Let me see your
I
hat. Let me
collect
see.
skulls.
Oh, skulls. I like that hat. That's a cool hat.
Yeah.
She's a bone collector. You see her
Really?
bone?
Yeah, I saw that. I understand.
She's a
that.
bone collector.
I understand.
I have a
that.
china
That's-
cabinet full of skulls.
Well, when you get to the Sasquatch skulls, let me know.
What kind of skulls are they?
Predator type skulls, human
No,
skulls.
there's
You-
a bunch of animal- one human skull, but it's
Really?
not real.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one that's not real in it.
Okay, we're just going to film some of the outskirts of this campsite. Okay, and like I said, we want to come out here and we want to do, this is all backcountry camping out here. It's all primitive. You can't really make it out here with vehicles and stuff like that. But we want to come out here, and so we just wanted to recon and survey the area. Nice big oak trees, good canopy. But what we want to do is we want to be able to get up and We want to be able to canopy tent. We would like to be able to get tents that get us up into the canopy, you know, about 10 to 15 feet up off the ground, and then be able to take the FLIR and the equipment and be able to look it over the Palmetto line, be able to see out. But prior to coming in here, we were at a junction point, and I heard it sounded like a scream of some sort. They all didn't catch it. We were talking, but that's what it was. So I'll see if it's on the recorder now. Just gonna go on the opposite side of the site, and we're going to just film it a little bit on this side. And then I'll back off and zoom and I'll go up on it too. That's about 10-foot view. And we'll try to hack our way and be able to see the river and see how it's holding up, because we're in a drought right now. Okay? All right.